Uh-oh. Hey everyone. Hi. Hey. Let's make sure this one is working. I mean, it's not here. Hey everyone, can you hear me? Let me make sure. I should be able to. Okay. Hey everyone. Hi. Hi. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Can you guys hear me now? Hey everyone. Happy Thursday. Oh, wait 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure everyone is able to hear me. Everyone is able to see. Everyone is able to. Everyone is able to. So I guess it is working on. Okay. All right, y'all. I can. Hey, dear future me 26. Hi, Maria. Vay Gaming. Zane. Me 5725. Hey, Shy. Hey, Flippin' 60, Raya. Naima. Natalia? I think that's how you pronounce it. Hey, you guys. Yep, perfect. Hey, Jamila. Hi, Roxy. Yes, you guys. So, hey, Sid. So, yes, you guys. Today has been a pretty good trading day, actually. It's been, let me see. I'm gonna, oh gosh. No, it's all good. It's all good. But yes, you guys, today has been a pretty good trading day. And, that's why we're all here, right? That's why we're all here. But yes, you guys, today has been a pretty good trading day, and we did get some really good clean setups. I have some new things that I want to share with you guys as well. So I'm just super excited for today's live. Of course, thanks to everyone for being here, for showing up for yourselves and all that good jazz. And yes, you guys. So let me see. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm able to move some of this stuff. Let me check. Trying to make sure everything is good. See. I wonder. Yes, you guys. So if you're new here, put a 1 in the chat. I love to see how many new people that we have, and all that fun stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to find something really quick, you guys. Give me 1 second. Say 5. Super excited for this evening. Yes, you should be. We love that. We absolutely love that. Let me see. I wonder where is my. Give me 1 second, you guys. Maybe it's up here. Trying to make sure I have everything pulled up that I need. 1.5. Okay. Okay, nice. We have a few 1s in the chat. We love that. Absolutely love that, you guys. So let me see. Okay, so so yes, you guys, so essentially today we're just gonna start with the full, top-down analysis. How I read market structure earlier today, it was actually really simple. Today was like a really simple, clean day. And also how to identify your important swings and all those things. I have some notes because I want to make sure I stay on track today. Okay. um, but yes, you guys, but the main thing that I want you all to take away from today, most importantly, is that trading does not have to feel confusing. Okay. And when you have a structured process, this is why I love the daily SEC method, because it's like you're able to just open up your charts and know exactly what you need to be looking for next. And if you don't see what you need to be looking for, then it's like, okay, I need to take a step back. Okay, so that's really like the entire philosophy behind A Girl and Her Futures. It's really just simplifying the market. So you'll be able to trade with more patience, structure, most importantly, and a repeatable process. Okay. So yes, you guys. So I want to pull up my chart. Well, I already have it pulled up. So let's head over here. So I'm going to jump over here to my 4-hour time frame. And I'm also going to turn off my indicator. I was taking some screenshots of my chart today. So that's why I have all of this on here. So I'm going to hide everything. And so I have another question, you guys. How many of you open up your charts and you sometimes feel like you don't know what's going on? Leave a 2 in the chat, y'all. Because I'm really trying to get a feel for like, what is the biggest struggle or issue that a lot of new traders or just traders in general are dealing with? Because yeah, I feel like that's the best way that I can help you guys, you know? Like if I just jump on here and I'm just boom, boom, bam, a lot of you may still be very confused, which you're going to be confused in the process of trading anyway. But I'm just trying to get a feel for how many people get on their charts and they're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what's going on. Two. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. We have a lot. Oh, wow, you guys. We have a lot of 2s. Okay. So do you guys also use a bunch of indicators as well and have like a bunch of stuff on your chart? Overtrade, I make profit, then give it right back. Okay. So that's a psychology thing. Got you. 2s. Okay. Got you guys. So as everyone know, I stumbled into the way that I trade ICC. I always put emphasis on this is not the way that Trades by Side trades ICC. I feel like I have to keep reiterating that because I feel like some people come across my content and are like, what makes how you trade different when it's very, very different? So I just want to make sure I preface that as well. See, I want to make sure I have my thing set up. Okay. But yes, you guys, I just want to make sure that I preface that because my way of trading is overly simplified. Okay. Just a girl. I need things to be simple so I'll know what I'm looking for when I get on the charts. All right. So every single day that I get on the charts, I'm looking for the same exact sequence. I'm marking up the same thing every single time I get on the charts. Okay. The only indicator that I use at this point in time is the daily SEC method indicator. This indicator is solely for the daily ICC method, okay? So if you only trade anything else and you're not even interested in learning the daily ICC method, this indicator is not for you, all right? And I just want to put that out there because the daily SEC indicator is available, you guys. So anybody that enjoys the content, that enjoys my teaching style, and would love to be a part of A Girl and Her Futures, of course, we have different tiers for different members for the indicator, but we're just going to go over my whole tidbit and we'll get more to that later. Okay. So every time I get on the charts, you guys, I'm marking up the same thing every single time. So let me get my, there we go. Okay. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is observe my room. So I love to call it reading the room. All right. So very first thing is I'm going to mark my highest point. Okay. And my lowest point, which is just my external range, swing high and swing low, or external range liquidity. Okay. All right. So I have that. So based off of marking the walls of my room, right? Because I'm reading the room. What kind of trading range am I looking at? Is this overall bearish or bullish, you guys? Simple question, but some people don't know. Hey, Demilio? Demilola? Bearish. Okay. Yep, you guys. Yep, that's it. So then the very next thing that I do is I mark my previous 4-hour swing high and swing low. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. And as I always state, my external range structure is just the destination, right? Price is either gonna make its way up here to this high or down here to this low. All right, that's the only thing that I'm looking at when it comes to my room or reading my room, okay? But overall, this is a bearish room. So then next, I'm going to mark my 4-hour previous swing high and swing low. So this is my most recent swing high, right? Because this is the most recent swing high that's available. Here, price is just continuing to push to the upside. We don't have a newer recent high or most recent high. So being that this is my most recent high, I'm always going to look from my right to my left. So this here would be my previous 4-hour swing high, okay? And then I have my most recent swing low here, right? Because we have a bearish candle first, then a bullish candle. And then I'm going to look from the right to the left again. So this here would be my previous 4-hour swing low. All right, and I see someone ask, why don't you mark the wicks? I don't mark the wicks because I only mark where price made an equal decision. So buyers and sellers decided to meet here at this swing, right? Wicks can be all over the place, right? Just like how right here, this is a swing low. But if I place my level at the wicks, why would I place my level at the wicks when there's no connection to there being a swing down here at this wick? Okay, so you're always going to want to mark at candle closure. All right, so yes, you guys, so now I have my previous 4-hour swing high and previous 4-hour swing low. Okay, so this is where we incorporate observing higher time frame ICC. And one thing I always like to remind people as well is that ICC can play out on every single time frame. It's not only exclusive to 4-hour time frames, 1-hour time frames, daily time frames. Like literally, you guys, ICC is always indicating, the market is always indicating pulling back to correct, because every time price is pulling back to correct, price is grabbing liquidity. If you're not familiar with liquidity, I do have videos going over that inside of A Girl and Her Futures University, the premium section. And also that's available as well for the free members too. So yes, you guys, but ICC is happening on every single time frame. Okay. I'll be using the 15-minute time frame. Nice. So yes, you guys, so essentially when it comes to us marking up that previous 4-hour swing high and swing low, we're waiting to get an indication, right? Either out of our previous 4-hour swing high or previous 4-hour swing low. All right. And also being able to observe market structure shifts too, right? So here on the 4-hour time frame, we did get a higher low, right? Price went from making lower lows and lower highs, right, within our bearish trading range. But structure has shifted to the upside with a market structure shift, all right? Because this lower high was broken here and price is continuing to push to the upside, but at some point, a higher high is going to be made, okay? So yes, you guys, in ICT, market structure shifts, all of the terms for those things, those are ICT concepts, okay? I'm waiting on that correction. Nice, you guys. All right. And let's see. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. We love that. We love that. So yes, you guys. So essentially, this is all that I marked up on my charts today. And before this here took place, I did upload my daily pre-market breakdown. I kind of uploaded it a little bit past 9:30, but recorded it before 9:30. And essentially, it is like I just like to keep things very, very simple, right? So before price indicated here to the upside, I already saw this higher low that was printed, right? And then even while being down on the 1 hour time frame, price had gave us a higher low. Okay. So that was already a signal for me. Buyers are more than likely gonna start pushing to the upside. Okay. So that's all that I marked up. So the only thing that I was waiting for was for price to indicate to this upside. Like literally, you guys, that's all that I was waiting for to take place. So let me know if that's making sense. My charts look the same for real. I trade ICC also, simple and clean. That's it. You really do not need a lot on your chart. And I feel like if you trade the daily ICC method, I would say this upcoming week, try not to have so much on your chart. Whatever the indicators and things that you're using and confluences, it's like, if you've had them on your charts for longer than, I would say, maybe 4 months, it's time to go back to the drawing board and really, because this is why I say that, right? Because when I first started trading, and this is why I keep this here, I do not use this indicator, but this is why I keep it here. When I first started trading, I used to utilize these, right? So I can identify my lower highs, my lower lows, because the concept of swing highs and swing lows really would throw me off. I didn't understand it. My brain just couldn't comprehend it. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to depend on this indicator. I'm going to learn market structure myself, okay? Because this is what used to confuse me, right? Price is making these lower lows and lower highs. And then like, see how price made a higher high here? So I would be like, okay, we're getting ready to push to the upside. And it's like, well, we did have a little bit of a push to the upside, but overall, you're still bearish, right? Price is still pushing to the downside. So anytime price would give a little market structure shift, it would throw me off because I'm like, okay, the trend is about to change. But sometimes you're going to get a market structure shift and then price is going to whip right back down and make a new lower low, right? So you cannot depend on indicators when it comes to reading market structure and so on and so forth. Okay? Like you really want to have that part down. Okay? Let me see. I see 2 premium membership are both the same. So no, there's only 1 premium membership, which is access to our direct community. And then we do have the premium access or premium member access for the indicator. All right. So as of right now, you guys, the premium membership for our community is only $24.99 a month. And while you are a premium member, you do get access to the indicator for $24.99 a month. But the price of A Girl in Her Futures, the premium membership, is going to be going up to $39.99 come August 1st. So yes, you guys. And of course, anybody that's already in at $24.99, you're locked in at that price. You're not gonna check one day and you've been charged more. So definitely want to make that clear as well. Okay. Let me see. Swing highs and lows is the only indicator I use. These are also nice pairs. Love that. All right, you guys. So essentially, this was it for me. This was all that I marked up today. Let me see. And then of course, you're always just going to trade with the trend, right? We're always going to trade with the market. So up here, of course, 4 hours where I'm always going to have my bias. So if price, for one, gives me a market structure shift up here on this 4 hour, even though this is technically bearish trading range, right? If I get that market structure shift on the 4 hour, my bias is going to change, okay? But my extra confirmation is once I get my indication for my higher time frame ICC, right? Out of this previous 4 hour swing high. And so today, also I want to ask for anybody that trades the daily ICC method, how many trades did you guys catch today that were like clean setups, follow all the rules? No wrong answer, you guys. Because this is going to lead me into the next thing that I want to talk about. No markups on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour today, let me see, did I mark up on the 1 hour today? Yeah, I did mark up on the 1 hour today. So the only thing that I marked up was that this down here was a support level. This is all that I mark up on the 1 hour, is that this here was a support, right? And then of course we got this higher low that was printed. But yeah, I kept it really simple today, you guys. As soon as I opened my charts, I was like, okay, this is what we need to see. So yeah, I just marked here, had a nice little support, buyers push price to the upside, and then I marked this here as a resistance. That was literally it. And I only do that just to give me a gauge, like, okay, this is a strong support or a strong resistance area. Price could potentially, you know, reverse here, but I'm still going to trade with the trend. I'm not going to not trade out of this swing just because there's been a strong push to the downside. So yes, you guys. Let me see. One, but it was only in the morning. Got you. Okay. Two setups without the indicator. Nice. Love that. And yes, you guys, that's the other thing too. If you don't know how to trade daily SEC, y'all, I'm really starting to be on the fence of don't get the indicator until you go through a Girl and Her Futures University. Okay? Because you have to know what you're trading in order to properly utilize a tool to help you trade that thing, right? So that's like if I didn't know how to trade ICT Silver Bullet and then I get an indicator for ICT Silver Bullet and then I'm just taking every single trade that the indicator is throwing out to me. That's wasting your money. That's also going to waste your time, and that's going to waste my time because now you're going to be asking me questions because you don't know the whole system or the whole product, right? So yes, you guys, I'm like 10 toes on that. Do not get the indicator yet until you understand how to trade the daily ICC method, because a lot of questions that are asked, you won't have to ask, right? Because you will definitely already know and see what you need to know and see, okay? But there's also some people who are going through the content inside of A Girl and Her Future University, and the indicator is helping them to be able to see things, right? To be able to see swings that are valid and invalid, and so on and so forth. Okay. Let me see. Did you say that $24.99 premium members get access to the indicator? So the indicator is separate from the premium membership access. So yep, it is separate. It's not together. When we were marking our communication levels on the 1 hour, are we marking swing lows and we're looking for shorts, and swing highs and we're looking for longs? Nope. That's it, Jada. I don't get support and resistance. So support and resistance, support is just strong areas where buyers push price to the upside, and resistance are just strong area where sellers push price to the downside. That's the way that I like to look at support and resistance. I like to just keep it really simple. So like another example of a resistance area would be here. Sellers had a strong push to the downside. Another area could be here, right? Buyers push price to the upside, but price made these equal lows, right? So buyers were defending this low. Also, we have this area right here. This could also be a resistance area too. Wherever it looks like buyers, actually, I don't even need to draw a new thing, but wherever you have an area where it's like buyers are trying to push price higher and then sellers are kind of like really defending that area. So like this here could have been just a nice, strong, juicy resistance area. Okay. So that's the way I look at support and resistance. What's different from daily ICC versus regular ICC? So today with daily ICC, there were about, well, with our daily ICC 2.0 component, but there were about 7 setups that played out today. My P&L for the day, it's like $1,300. Well, it's Asia session now, so, but the day, $1,300. So that's what's different, you guys. We're able to execute trades on the 1 minute time frame, still utilizing ICC, but on the 1 minute based off of higher time frame swings. So that's what makes it different, you guys. With traditional ICC, you gotta do a whole lot of reading of market structure and kind of figuring out, you know, when your higher low is the higher low that price is now going to start pushing to the upside. So it's a little bit more convoluted, and also you have to wait more days for trades to play out. So I just feel like traditional ICC is perfect for swing trading. But we also do have a swing trading component of daily ICC that we're still back testing. But yes, I would just say watch my content. If you're familiar with traditional ICC, watch the videos here on my TikTok and you will be able to see what the difference is. Okay? I don't mess with supply and demand at all, actually. I only trade daily ICC, y'all. That's it. And I only go off of market structure and price action. So let me see. Okay. So yes, you guys, so essentially this is all that I was looking for. So earlier today in our chat, we had a few people that got into some positions, some trades, and it had a few other people very confused. So I did want to talk about that this evening as well, because you have some people who trade and they will have different strategies that they trade, right? But with the daily ICC method, it's like we're continuing to find new ways of trading the daily ICC method within the method itself. Okay. Let's see. There absolutely is. But yes, you guys, so something that we started to realize, and then this other thing too, when it comes to trading, it's not going to just always be one way to do it for infinity, right? So that's why I always say you have to be agile. You have to know when to pivot. You have to observe certain things that the market is doing and then making a different adjustment, right, than what you may have already been doing in the past. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys, 1 second. I'm confused on how to get access and purchase the indicator. You guys are able to purchase the indicator in my link in bio, or you can go to dailyscott.com. And nope, all of the indicators are monthly fee. When I tell you guys the daily ICC method is really, really good, and I hate feeling like salesy, I truly, truly do. So it's like I'm not trying to sell the indicator. I'm not trying to sell the daily ICC method to anybody, but the daily ICC method is really, really good. And I'm just like, if you trade the daily ICC method, the daily ICC indicator is just like the cherry on top. What you need, it's just like, it's literally everything. And I honestly don't know if there's any other indicators out there like that or like this, because our entry model is super clean, right? The indicator shows you exactly where to get in alignment with the trend, right? Understanding and knowing how to trade the daily ICC method. I have to keep putting emphasis on that because I don't want anybody getting the indicator, taking every single trade that they see. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys some of the setups that we caught today. But yes, you guys, let's see. So yeah, it's not just the one-time fee. It is a monthly fee. But the reason I say I don't like feeling salesy, but it's worth the $24.99 a month. If you're a free member, it's worth the $49.99 a month. It's worth the $59.99 a month if you're just not even a part of the A Girl and Her Futures ecosystem. Okay, like it's worth it. It is 1,000% worth it. Truly, I could probably charge $200 a month for this indicator, and I'm not, because I wanted it to be affordable. I wanted people to be able to actually utilize it, right? So I have to talk myself on that. Me and my hubby definitely did our thing creating it and really thinking out all of the details. And I can't wait to see what it evolves into. So yes, you guys. Okay, so we basically enter and execute on the 1 minute. Do you also trade the correction? I personally do at times. If it's a nice clean correction, I trade the indication, correction, and continuation. With the daily ICC method, you are able to trade all three. But it's ultimately based on what you're comfortable with doing. Like we have a lot of people inside of the Discord that only trade the continuation because they're more comfortable with that. So let me see, just so I'm not lost in the sauce from what we have now in the 4 hour, we have indicated to the upside. Now we have to wait for correction, and that can take a few days, right? So yes, you're correct. We're waiting on the correction, but it's not going to take a few days. So that's also what makes the daily ICC method different. Because let's say OG, let me see, OG ICC, right? You would be waiting for 4 hour candle closures all the way to make its way back below this 4 hour previous swing high. And then you'll be waiting for 4 hour candles to make its way all the way back. Like we don't do that, right? So as soon as we start getting some market structure shifts here on the 1 hour time frame, but the 15-minute is going to give us the first clue. Okay, we may be getting ready to go into our higher time frame ICC correction. Then we'll be able to start looking for short opportunities. All right. So then out of our 1 hour swing or 4 hour swing low, we can drop down to the 1 minute for our entries. So we're not waiting days for anything. We're catching multiple trades in a day, Naima. So yeah, we're not, we don't wait days at all. The only time we wait for days is if prices consolidate them. That's it, you guys. How long did it take you to become profitable? I would say maybe about 5-6 months, like consistently. Me and my hubby getting payouts. I would say about 5-6 months, maybe. Yeah, consistently. Because initially it was very sporadic. But from the very start, you guys, we were getting payouts. So I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. We just kind of locked in a little different. Yes, you guys. No, a correction can happen within the same day. Daily ICC entry model is the best. I use it with so many entries. Okay, Kazar, TD baby, we love that. Okay, thank you so much. Got it. Thanks. No problem, MD Russell. My first trade more than paid for the indicator. Okay, we love that, Alexis. See, and that's my point. $24.99, $49.99, $59.99. You're gonna get your money's worth, like literally. And also, you guys, this is why, you know, if anybody is in like the world of personal development, you have to understand that it takes, let me see, it takes investing in yourself to reap a result. It's like if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't get the tools that you need to make things easier for yourself, you know, to not have to sit on the charts all day, right? Yeah, to not have to sit on the charts all day, to be able to get alerts to your phone. Like this indicator encompasses everything that you need. We also incorporated, you know, if price hits your stop loss or TP, you get alerts for that. You can literally enter your trade, get off your phone, and just wait to see what's going to happen, right? So it just keeps you from over managing your trades, getting out of trades too early, so on and so forth. The list can go on and on and on. Is the material to learn the daily ICC method first grade level? I tried learning ICC before my brain hurt. So I'm an ADHD girly, okay? So when I tell you, I dumbed everything down to 8th grade. It's not first grade understanding, but 8th grade, maybe 5th grade understanding, because I'm the same way. I need things broken down in such a way where I can actually grasp the concept. And a lot of people, you know, in trading, we have all of these trading terms, right? And you have some people who just kind of teach with the trading term without understanding it. A lot of people don't know these trading terms, right? Displacement, imbalance, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. That's something you can come to learn, but it's like I literally annotated my charts so people could visually see this is what liquidity looks like. This is what it is. Market structure, so on and so forth. So it's not first grade level, but I did really, really simplify the concepts like tremendously. And I would say just give it a try for 30 days, right? If you become a premium member, you go through all of the foundational material that I have created, and then you want to go deeper into the daily ICC method material that's broken down step by step. Just give it 30 days, right? It's $24.99. Just give it 30 days. Try it. See if you like it. But you'll also have access to the community. So that's a whole entire beast on its own. So yes, you guys, this really like, I really did my thing with this community, and I'm just so grateful because I'm very, very intentional, right? The way that I want my experience to be, that's how I want my members' experience to be inside of A Girl and Her Futures. I don't half-ass anything, okay? If I do it, it's gonna be done right. Let me see. So for today, did you start looking for the 1 hour swing house unless you saw higher low on the 4 hour time frame? Yeah, I was just looking for price to continue pushing to the upside. So my swing highs were my focal point, 1 hour and 4 hour. Can't wait. Love that. So for okay, let me see. I read that one. Is daily SEC scalping? So some people do consider it scalping just because we're in and out of trades relatively fast. It's like, to me, scalping is like you're in and out of a trade in like seconds. But I mean, sometimes we could be in and out of a trade in 2-3 minutes. So I don't know if daily SEC is scalping. I know some people consider it. I just view it as day trading. Because like today we had a trade that took 2 hours to play out. So I just view it as intraday trading. I wouldn't consider daily SEC scalping, but we do have some setups that could fall into that category. I'm going to share some trades I took today. You really did, Daily. Kudos to you. Thank you, Tibia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we buy it on TradingView? At this point in time, no. I am in the process of getting approved to have it where people can purchase it through TradingView, but right now you can purchase it through my link in bio, and we have the full process where you can connect your TradingView to then go to your TradingView and get access to it to add it to your chart. So we have everything streamlined, perfect. I also uploaded the how-to videos. There are 2 how-to videos that are about 40 minutes long together, but one is about 30 minutes, the other is about 15 minutes. Just to show you guys how to utilize the indicator and so on and so forth. All right, you guys. Hey, Chance, how are you? All right, everyone. So, yes, you guys. Okay, so to reel it back in, right? So earlier today, we had a few people that got into a couple of trades. I also was able to catch a really, really good trade as well earlier today. So let me pull up. Give me 1 second. Because I do have my markups on here. Okay. So there is this really cool thing that me and hubby have discovered. As stated, you have some people who trade multiple different setups, right? Or different what is the word? Different strategies. But within the daily SEC method, we have figured out new ways to tweak our entry model. Okay, so initially, let me see, I want to make sure this is 27 or 7. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna turn on my indicator so you guys can see what the indicator looks like. Okay, in real time, all that good stuff. And then I'm also gonna pull back here for my replay. What time was this? This was about around 4 something. So early this morning, around 4 a.m., happened to wake up, and my hubby, he was already up. Let me see. So yeah, it was this 1 hour swing high here. Okay. So if I come back to the, let me see, 1 hour time frame. Okay, so if I come back here to the 1 hour time frame, this is what I was mentioning about market structure, right? Being able to read market structure, price action, so on and so forth. So we were able to see that price was kind of giving us a higher low, even though we did get a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Nonetheless, price was still above this low, right? So that made us feel a little bit more comfortable with looking to go long if price made its way to this swing high. Okay, so I'm going to drop back down to the 1 minute. And so it's really, really cool. And also, you guys, we do tend to find pretty good setups during London session. Actually, like there's typically pretty good daily SEC setups that play out. All right. Okay, so this is the thing about this setup here, okay? This correction was 150 points. All right, so this is the thing that was throwing people off earlier, and they were like, oh, people are jumping in on the indication and so on and so forth. But one thing that we realized with it, when I tell you guys, this needs to really only be for the premium member. So as soon as, I know what I'm gonna do later, but you guys just soak it all in, okay? That's all I have to say. God is good. So something that we realized is that the indicator, I mean, not the indicator, the correction can be larger than 30 points, right? But when we enter our trade, we still keep our stop loss and TP at our 1 to 2, which is 30-point stop loss, 60-point TP, okay? And the other thing that we realized about these higher correction entries is that they tend to always go 1 to 3, even 1 to 4, right? But definitely 1 to 2, okay? So this is something that we've been back testing. We have been discussing this with a few people inside of our community, like Sid and Live. But yes, you guys, so essentially this, so let me see, I can kind of show you here. So we had got the indication for this swing here. Let's see, at around, 3:12 a.m., right? Price pulled down, made a correction, but the correction is not complete until you get your continuation candle, okay? So then once we got that continuation candle, when price retested our swing, it's still the daily SEC method, okay? We're still keeping the same stop loss and TP, but the correction is just larger than that original 30-point correction that was really killing a lot of trades a little too early. And the thing that kind of piqued our interest about the higher correction is because a lot of trades we would say, okay, price, went past our 30-point correction, but price was still continue to push in our intended direction. So now we're just waiting for the next swing to get broken out of, so on and so forth. So yeah, my hubby, he started going into his tech brain and just started coding and figuring some things out. And the first couple of times I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay. And then it just kept happening. So I was like, okay, like what the heck? So today alone, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the 7 trades that we took today had a correction that was pretty damn big. Okay. So yes, you guys. So essentially that's daily SEC 2.0. All right. And I'm going to, and then also you really only have to, you really can only do daily SEC 2.0 if you have the indicator. All right. Because who's going to be keeping track after you've had indication, correction, continuation happen back here? It looks like this one hit stop loss, right? But who's going to keep track? Okay, here's a new indication. And then who's also going to keep track? Okay, the correction is 150 points. Like the indicator is literally giving you everything that you need, right? In order to know, okay, I can now enter my trade. Okay. So anytime that we get our continuation candle, we are already setting our order, right? As soon as we get that continuation candle, I'm initiating my limit order. All right, because now I'm just waiting to get tagged in. So this trade did pull back a little bit. She got kind of close to stopping us out, I believe. Let's see. I think she did get a little close. But then she started pulling back, got really close to stopping us out. So again, we had a 150-point correction. 30-point stop still saved us. And when I tell you guys, I don't know how we be figuring this out. Okay. I really feel like God has been all throughout this trading journey. I'm going to be so honest with you. Because it just keep being one thing on top of the next thing on top of the next thing of discovery. And I'm just like, wow. Like it's really, really amazing to me. All right. So yeah, but price just continued to push higher. But then also our OG daily SEC method still played out, but the only thing is price did not retest our swing. So if somebody would have done the bus pass, this trade still would have played out as well. Okay, so just to show you guys that, you see, because you had indication, then got a correction, continuation. Price got really close to the swing, right? But did not retest the swing. So OG daily ICC, this trade would have been missed if you did not do a bus pass. Okay. And also this trade, I believe it pushed higher to 1 to 2. Did it go high? Yeah, it did. So it reached 1 to 3. I mean, not 1 to 2, but 1 to 3. All right, let me see. Ooh, a new revelation. Yes, you guys. So this was one trade that we caught today. I use TradeAway. So for my evals, TradeAway, Lucid. For my live account, I use NinjaTrader. But NinjaTrader and TradeAway, they're owned by the same company, so they're like technically the same to me. But yes, you guys. But how cool is that? I'm just like, every time we're always figuring out something new. I'm just like, it's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. Let's see, I want to read some of these comments. And I have to make sure you guys can still hear the music. Okay. So yes, you guys, and it's just like, there are a few things that this indicator does, right? And not only allows us to have better entries, right? But also it really plays a role on the trader psychology, in the sense of, I'm not trying to guess when and where to enter a trade. If I do not get my 3 candle confirmations that my indicator is showing me, I'm not entering into a trade. Period, point blank. There is a full methodology behind when price indicates, corrects, and continues at a 1 hour swing high, right? So all I have to do is wait for this. That's all I have to wait for. So it cuts down on my time. It cuts down on me being on the charts all day. It allows me to have more, what is the word? It allows me to have more faith in my edge, right? This repetition plays out every single day on the charts unless there is consolidation. And the daily ICC method works on all instruments, right? But I've just really mastered MNQ. We're still doing back tests and everything on gold, MES as well, even though MES moves very similar to MNQ, but some people don't like to trade MNQ. But I'm not just going to jump to MES and trade it the same exact way that I trade MNQ, just because it's a completely different instrument, right? But yes, you guys, the simplicity of it. And that's really, honestly, truly what I wanted trading to feel like. I feel like trading is the ultimate girl job. It's a guy job too. But I just feel like it's the ultimate girl job, right? So I get to trade with confidence. I get to save my time, like I said, stop revenge trading. Yeah, it's just, and also the repeatable process. And I remember I saw a video by Mike Huddleston, the guy that created the ICT concepts. And he was like, the way that you're going to become wealthy in trading is find a repeatable process. The minute that you find something that you consistently see on the charts that plays out time and time again, you are going to become a profitable trader, as long as you're, working on your psychology, so on and so forth. Okay. Yes, you guys. So let me see. I'm getting the indicator once I get the hang of this trading life. I know that's right, Naima, I'm sorry. Can the indicator alert when each phase of ICC? Yep. It also sends you alerts every time you get an indication, correction, continuation. Also, when price pulls back and retags our entry level, we get an alert, and we also set alerts for when our TP or stop loss gets hit. So that's the whole point. I do not have to be on this phone when I am trading. All right. So literally, they say you want to become a boring trader. This right here makes you into a boring trader. Once you understand the daily ICC method, boring trader. Get into your trade. You wait for your alerts to ping off. Wait for your entry confirmation. Again, this is not a signals indicator though. So you do not just get in every time you get a ding, ding, ding. No. You always want to make sure you do your top-down analysis like what I did in the beginning of this video. All right. So for me, looking for longs made sense this morning. I had one trade that was a loss, that was a short, but looking for shorts at that point in time made sense. But once that trade got stopped out, I was like, oh no, buyers are still very much in control, right? We got back in alignment. So yes, you guys, today was a beautiful trading day. And I love trading days that are just smooth. But a lot of that goes to Daily SEC 2.0. All right. Yes, I was about to say that too. Yeah, I wouldn't say the multi-swings is a factor. It is just a deeper pullback before price makes its way back to that swing. That's it. So almost like a deeper liquidity sweep. Deeper liquidity pool, I guess you could say. Great, thank you. You're so welcome. Interesting. So the cycle doesn't restart due to 30-point correction. You guys can crack in the code. Yep. Because we started to realize a lot of trades, we would cut them and they would still run to TP. So we were like, why does that keep happening? And then my hubby just kind of took it into his own hands. And one day he was like, baby, I don't think we need to X trades once they hit 30 points. And it wasn't clicking for me initially. And then I went over to the other side. I was like, no, I get what you mean. And then we also observed we should keep our same risk management. 10 out of 10. But yes, those big corrections come out of nowhere. That's why you have to, yeah, like literally you guys, we caught a winning trade that had a 800-point correction. Who would have kept track of that? It was like, what the heck? But the indicator showed it when it showed itself. Do you have a video on how to use the bus pass? I do. I do. Yep. I do have a video. I just have to move it. Angel, always learning something new. I know, right? Always learning something new. So dope. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to test it out as well. I cannot wait for you guys to test it out either. Hubby couldn't wait. He was like, we need to get this out. I was like, well, I want to make sure. And then today it was just like, hey, it was the perfect time. Because I don't want anybody to be confused as to why I'm doing certain things or why some other people may be doing certain things. So yes, you have a video on how you enter. I have videos everywhere how I enter. Yep, Diana. Let me see. Yeah, so excited to start testing it out. Yes. Will your lives only be taught with you using the indicator? I'm still learning without it. So a lot of my videos will be having my indicator. I'm gonna tell you why. Exactly what I showed you guys at the beginning of this clip. That's how I do my top-down analysis. Okay. So I would say, of course, I have times where I'll do, going over market structure and things like that. But I really want to show people the entry model, what that looks like. And now at this point in time, I do just utilize my indicator for it. So inside of A Girl and Her Futures, right, I have a study material all throughout in depth. And really, I always tell people this, if you're new to trading, you're going to have to dedicate that time, right? So yes, me coming here on these lives, I always say this is like supplementary. Like me coming on live is supplementary. But the content inside of the premium membership, that is the meat and potatoes, right? You're able to go back, keep watching it, revisit it, also watch the replays, right? So yeah, it's just dedicating that time to it. Because I always say, like, the little tidbits that I'm going to be giving here, a lot of people will probably still be confused on certain things because it's like you can have all these different components, but it's bridging it all together. And that's what I do inside of the community. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. All you have to do is go to your settings and crank your correction setting to 2000. Mm-hmm. And again, you guys, this is not financial advice as well, but it does not mean to trade everything, right? So if you're inside of the community, you guys, please, 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 I cannot reiterate this enough because people will hear me say it and they'll still do what they want to do. So I'm not held accountable for any accounts blown because you do not want to follow rules, okay? Because the strategy works. It's almost like you don't have to do nothing else. Just follow the rules. And also have proper risk management. No, you're not copy trading me. I do not get on here for people to copy trade me. I actually want to create independent traders. So if you're here just to trade off of somebody, and honestly, you guys, if you're on people's lives and are always in a trade, they probably, I don't know. I mean, there's some good traders who can jump into anything, but And yeah, so when I'm here on live, if I catch a setup, I will take it. And I was telling my husband this the other day as well as my mom. Every time that I've been here on live, I have not gotten really good setups. And I'm like, what is that? But when I'm off of live throughout the day, setups galore. So I'm just like, hey, I guess that's God trying to tell me, or testing me in this season. How much are you going to keep showing up? Even without people being able to see the ooh, wow, even though I know in the community, people are experiencing it, right? But yeah, are you going to continue to show up? Are you going to continue to show up? Are people that are here going to continue to show up? So yes, you guys, but yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, it's been a couple of trades that I got in, but they have not been the clean, juicy setups. She's live right now. We just don't have a setup. Yep, that's it, Sid. Great trading day. Absolutely. Yes, you guys. So now I'm going to go to this next one that played out. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to come back up here to the 1 hour time frame. And this was 28019. So whenever I have my indicator pulled up, right, of course, the swings are all marked off for me. I don't have to worry about marking any swing, and I used to really dread marking swings, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, and then having to delete them. So like the indicator, literally, you guys, is giving me my time back. I don't have to mark swings, and also I don't have to remove swings. The swings remove themselves once we get a candle closure through it. So we absolutely love that. Okay, so we have this here. This 4 hour swing, and this was around 9:45 a.m. This was kind of like right at market open. Yeah, I don't think there was a trade that played out down here. Nope, it wasn't. So yeah, the next entry that we had was somewhere around here. So I'm going to drop back down to the 1 minute. And I have like my little annotated charts from earlier just to show you guys. Like, these were actual trades that were taken today. And I can also upload these inside of the Discord. But yeah. Actual trades that were taken today. And so I was putting my little notes and all that good stuff. Like, this is really how I like to journal my trades, because it allows things to like stick for me, or just like little things that I may see. So yes, you guys. Okay. So here is another entry example. So this correction here was actually 819 points. So when price came all the way down here, the indication for this is kind of crazy to me. Let me see. But yeah, the indication for this was back here on Wednesday around like 2:15 p.m. Was it? No, it was 2:59 p.m. So again, if I did not have the daily SEC indicator, I would not have realized this. Okay. So let's see. For this, so you guys can see. The indicator is the daily SEC indicator. And this was really how we were able to get a lot more of our entries today, surprisingly. And I'm sure it may be vice versa, right? Some days we may get more daily SEC, the OG, with our 30-point correction, so on and so forth. Okay, so this was a new indication. And then we got correction. And then the correction was all the way, it went all the way down here. 800 points all the way down here. But mind you, we also caught that other trade, right? Early in the morning. And then price made its way back up here to this swing. Okay, so as soon as we got this continuation candle, let's see. If I move something, let me make sure this is clean. Okay, so as soon as we got this continuation candle, right, price instantly went back, tagged us in, and see how the little entry level popped up. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna retest it again, but I like to show you guys like when we enter our trades, getting tagged in, so on and so forth. So yeah, so we had this one here. So boom. Of course, this is how I set my entries. I do my create limit order off of my long or short tool. 5 contracts. Bada boom, bada bing. And then, oh, you know what? Actually, I think this is the one my husband got in, then I got in the next one. So yeah. Yes, you guys. So price tagged him in, tagged us in. His money is our money. And then boom, price hit not only 1 to 2, but also 1 to 3 again, right? So that huge correction. To me, it's just prices grabbing a boatload of liquidity and then just pushing hard. Okay. So then trade number 3. Let me see. This was at 28,102. So yeah, this was this next swing up here. So this correction for this trade was only 52 points, I believe. So yeah. So yeah, after my husband got out of that trade, he's like, yeah, hit TP. But then he's like, baby, it's another one coming because I was helping my brother get his indicator set up. So yeah, we got an indication. And also let me put my long tool here at this swing. So you guys having this higher time frame correction situation going on really granted a lot of really good entries today. So this is 3 trades already in the morning between me and my hubby. Okay, so indication, correction, prices pulling back a little bit, so on and so forth. And then she makes her way back up here above. Let me zoom this in so you guys can see. It was a little tight correction, but I'm sorry, not correction, but like continuation candle closure, but she still closed above our swing nonetheless. Okay, and then she went back, tagged us in. And then yeah, I like had my limit order set, ready to go as soon as price gave me that candle closure. I was in, I had my limit order set. My stop loss is still sitting at at 30 points, so 1 to 2. And yes, you guys, so once we get tagged in, our stop loss shows up, our entry level shows up, or our entry dash line shows up. Then we have TP, well, really it's our TP1, but it's really 1 to 2. And then, you know, if you want to shoot for 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. And you're also able to turn these extra ones off inside of the indicator. But yes, you guys. Do I need to block somebody? Daily SEC. So it's daily spelled like my name. Dayli SEC. Okay, so as you guys can see, all of our entries have been on the 1 minute time frame. All right. All of our entries have been on the 1 minute time frame. So that was another TP that was hit this morning. Okay. So all of this is before 10 a.m. Okay. So yes, you guys. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're welcome. And also, you're able to get the indicator inside of my link in bio, which is dailyscott.com. And so if you're a premium member, you will have access to obtaining it for only $24.99 a month. If you're a free member, it's $49.99 a month. And if you're a non-member of A Girl in Her Futures, it's $59.99 a month. But it's 10 out of 10 worth it, you guys. 10 out of 10 worth it. Okay. When we purchase the indicator, does it automatically change the correction? 30, sorry, the correction good. So yeah, you guys will have to manually change it. But it's very simple. You just go in, change your correction. Let me see. And again, you guys, this is not financial advice. Previous results do not determine future anything, okay? Yes, we've definitely done a lot of back testing. This is just like another strategy inside of the daily SEC method. So yeah, but you would just change or I just changed my max correction. So the only way my correction would become invalid is if it was bigger than 2,000 points. But if a correction is that big, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, so for the daily SEC 2.0, you really can only do that with the indicator. Because to get your alerts, right, and this is what it looks like when we get our alerts. This is my alert log. These are my alerts. TP hit, that's another little alert I had, but like bullish daily ICC. Let me see. But like every time these alerts are going off, they pop up down here or on my phone, and it's basically dinging me. Like, you got your indication, you got your correction, you got your continuation. All right, price just tagged you in. This was your entry. The alerts are giving us what we need. This indicator is so good, y'all. So good. So good. So it's $24.99 a month if you are a premium member. So essentially, when you're a premium member, that's $24.99 a month. But then you're able to obtain the indicator for only $24.99 a month. And come August 1st, the premium membership will be rising to $39.99 a month. So everything is very, very affordable, y'all. Like the results, the people that are coming and learning. I mean, truly, 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 truly. And I just say try for 30 days, you guys. Bet on yourself for 30 days. If you don't feel like you're worth $25 for 30 days to learn a skill that literally can take you into, I mean, I'm the type, I bet on myself every time. So y'all, people who don't bet on themselves, I can't relate. Cannot relate, okay? So after the 4-hour markup and then getting down to the 1-minute entries, I start to feel like a child left behind, because how did we get to that point? What am I missing? Why isn't it clicking for me yet? Naima, I think you may be overthinking it. Once you mark up your higher time frame, right? Like even earlier today, right? I had my previous 4-hour swing high. We had our market structure shifts on the 1-hour and 4-hour time frame. I'm already looking for price to reach my swings, right? My swing highs. As soon as price is getting close to those swing highs, I'm dropping to the 1-minute. That's it. Like that's literally it. I think some people overthink it, but literally that's it. Once price reaches my swing, and if it's in alignment with my higher time frame ICC indication, right? Bullish indication or bearish correction or bullish continuation, I am looking for my entries at my higher time frame swings. That's literally it. So I would say don't overthink it. Instead of asking, what am I missing? Just say, let me simplify this. I see my bias. I see my swings, right? If my bias is bullish, I'm looking to trade out of the highs on the 1-minute. If my bias is bearish, I'm looking to trade out of the lows. Okay? Do not overthink it, y'all. Don't overthink it. So if the stop is larger than 30 points, you don't wait for the candle to go back under. It's just going in taps. So my stop loss is always only 30 points. I don't put my stop loss larger than 30 points. And I don't have to wait for anything else because I've already gotten my 3 candle confirmations. My indication, my correction candle, and my continuation candle, all at my swing level. That's all that I need to see. As soon as I get that 3rd candle confirmation and price retest my level, this is something that I observed while trading ICT. I traded ICT for a minute. I think it was like the silver bullet strategy. It was silver bullet strategy because that's the one that made the most sense to me. It was like trading, like if price would, if price would pump to the upside and then give us an inverse fair value gap, like that's what I was trying to learn how to trade. But I used to always realize that price will always pull back and retest a swing or a key level. Like price will always pull back. And I used to get so scared and I will always close myself out of the trade. And one day my brother, he was like, you got to stop doing that. You got to trust the setup. So that's why I let price pull back to retest my level. Pattern recognition is just something that I observe. Okay? So as soon as price pulls back and tags me in, is my stop 30 points. Do not care. It's always going to be 30 points. I will never make it more. I will never make it less. 30 points on MNQ is like a sweet spot. So let me see. What if we are not new to trading? Which of your videos will you recommend, especially when it comes to the daily SEC method and the indicator? Because I'm very familiar with trading. Okay. So I would say join the join the premium membership. Link is also inside of my bio. And then you'll be able to start going over my full breakdown step-by-step of the daily SEC method. So I would definitely say to start there. If you're already familiar with market structure, if you're already familiar with liquidity, and you know those foundational concepts, you already know how to utilize trading view, so on and so forth, going through the A Girl and Her Futures premium portion of A Girl and Her Futures and only specifically learning the strategy, that would be the perfect place for you. Boo boo. That's a cute thing. Boo boo. We love the lives because you teach and that's needed. Yes. Thank you, Naima. What's a good time to have the swing start time? What's a good time to have the swing start time in the indicator? Let me see. Is that for the manual swings? Swing start date. You just want to make sure wherever you're manually entering swings that it's just relatively close or like right before it, just so that way the manual swings can show up. But you don't need to enter manual swings unless we reach a level where it's like priced and pushed down so far and the higher time frames are still showing that data, but the 1 minute is not. Would you say you find more setups during New York or London? Every session is different. If I had to put a number on it, I would say New York, just because New York has a lot more, volume, a lot more going on, bada boom, bada bing. But literally, we catch trades all the time. London session, Asia session. We have some people inside of A Girl and Her Futures that don't even trade New York. They don't even look at New York. So, yes. Does this strategy require us to be on a chart at a specific time? I have a 9 to 5 and based in Europe and trying to find a repeatable model I can learn. I want to trade. So yeah. Ooh, 1 second, y'all. I got some nuts and that don't sound right. I got some different type of like cashews and stuff inside of my smoothie, and goodness, try to take me out. But yes, with this strategy, you do not have to be on the charts at a specific time. This is not the type of strategy where you got to be on 9:30 open and you can only trade for the first hour of the day. No, we literally catch setups all the time, literally all the time. And to me, it just makes the most sense because the market is doing something different all day, every day, all day, every day. So the entire premise of, and I'm not talking down on anybody else's trading model because there's a lot of people doing very well for themselves, but the concept of every day at this time, the market does the same thing at the same time, to me, it's like, okay, well, you would be a billionaire if that was the case. So when it comes to the daily SEC method, we have a repeatable sequence that happens multiple times throughout the day, but it's not every day at the same time. So that's what really, really makes it cool, because anytime that we see the setup, we take the setup as long as everything else checks off. So I feel like it's an amazing, amazing, amazing flexible strategy for people who work. Like, we have people that work for the government, so they can only trade certain sessions, right? Some people who work 9 to 5, so they can't trade New York, so they have to trade only London or Asia, so on and so forth. So, but yes, hopefully that answered your question, Ace. I can be long-winded sometimes. Do you have an alarm to be up early to trade? I don't. If I happen to wake up early and I get a notification to my phone, I'll check it out, but I don't. Nope. I get up when I want to get up. Of course, I have a community, so I have to be up for that. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah, no, I do not set the alarm to be up at a certain time. But of course, our members inside of the Discord, if they trade London or Asia session, they do. Can I see the indication for that one again? Absolutely. This here was our indication at our swing, 28,102.75. So price indicated, 1 minute candle closure above our swing. Then the very next candle was our correction candle. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3 candles later, we got our continuation candle. Then that very next candle pulled back, tagged us in. That's when our indicators entry level, stop loss, and TP popped up, right? And with all of these, like all of this sequence that's happening, you're getting alerted. You're getting alerted. You're getting a notification to your phone. All right. And then TP hit. Price, it did come down. Well, for the entry, price did pull back a little bit. And of course, in real time, you'd be like, ooh, shoot. Price about to hit stop loss. Oh, shoot. But just got to trust the process, y'all. But everything happened really fast this morning. I was like, look, baby. Price hit TP. We love that. But yeah, that's it. So do you still have to mark up your 1 hour and 4 hour swings? Nope. Indicator marks that up for me. Like literally, y'all, I don't have to mark anything other than my higher time frame. And a part of me want to ask our developer, can he mark that? Is there a way to code something where I don't have to mark anything, if I'm being honest with you? But yeah, I don't have to mark anything. So like, for example, right, we have these swing highs here that are considered untested because we have not gotten a 1 hour candle closure through them as of yet. So as time continues to push, let's see, yeah, price makes it back up there. Like, see how those 2 levels went away? Because now you got a 1 hour candle closure through. And then this 28,210 swing is gonna go away once we get a 1 hour candle closure through it. Or maybe, okay, no, so this one didn't. I think because price only indicated out at this swing. Let me double check. And that's something else that we incorporated as well. Price only indicates out of a swing. It won't remove. Let me see. I don't know what time that was. But yeah, but all of our swings get removed for us, y'all. Okay, so it did remove it. No, it didn't. Let me see. Oh, no, it didn't because this is a 4 hour. So yeah, that's a 4 hour swing high. So if I go here to the 4 hour time frame, well, now it's closed through. But if I'm down here on the 1 hour, I think like this next candle should then, well, now it's, okay, it's popping up again. Let's see. It'll still put me in the thing. Okay, so yeah, that next candle would have been the 4-hour candle. That's the thing about back testing. It could be kind of wonky. It's still showing up, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this back test. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, essentially, you guys can see. As price continues to move on, candle closure through the swing, the swings automatically get removed. Because yeah, it's not showing it on the Thursday 8 p.m. Oh, it is 8 p.m. now. 28-10. Unless we only got a indication of there somewhere, so it's still valid. It may still be a valid swing. I would have to inspect that. Ooh. For me, I like to just keep, I think I have my swings set at like 50 just to have them all showing. Just so I don't have to mark anything else. So I just keep it at the max. Let me see. I'm gonna check one more thing. So yes, you guys, so from being on this live, let me think. So yeah, I know we went over everything today, you guys. Top-down analysis, super simple. Entry model, even simpler, and we love that. Yes, you guys, let me see. I want to come back over here, and it's like price is just continuing to push to the upside. Literally just bullish. So at this point in time, I don't have any entry as of now because I don't have any swing to trade out of. Okay, so if price, gives us a new swing, yeah, like within the next hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, and then if price wants to continue pushing higher, I will be looking to go long. All right, but I will be keeping an eye on the 15-minute if price were to create a lower high, because sellers set at the high. So it's like, okay, are we now getting ready to shift into higher time frame correction, higher time frame SEC correction? All right, so at this point, I do not have a setup. No setup, no trade. I'm not on here looking like, oh, 1 minute, we about to break out of this high. My indicator has not given me anything. Okay, my indicator is showing me potential other swings though. All right, so we love that. We love that. Let me see, is this? Situation. Yeah, that trade right there was beautiful. And she just ran to TP. Let's see. Will the indicator subscription price be changing anytime soon for premium members? As of now, no. If we ever decide to add more features, so on and so forth, the new price, of course, there probably would be a new price, just if there's new features added, so on and so forth. But as of now, $24.99 is going to be the staple. We really want to give this indicator time to really, permeate the trading community for people that want to learn how to trade the daily SEC method. But yes, but the premium membership aspects will be going up to $39.99 a month come August 1st. And this is M&Q. Damn, Dayli. You really cut the learning curve for us. Well, I'm glad. Because, and I have a video I'm getting ready to post too about this. Nobody cut the learning curve for me. Okay? Like, when I tell y'all, I had to go to the hospital one night. Like, that's how hard I was going. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was on the charts 12 hours a day. And I woke up one night and I was dizzy. And I was like, oh, shoot. Hubby had to take me to the hospital. So when I tell you, I put a lot of work into this. And that's also why I say, do not take for granted people who are literally taking time out of their day, out of their life to help you guys. Because there's ample amount of times I do not get to trade. I don't get to trade. And all I see is, y'all, TP hit, TP hit. Of course, we have some days that's slow or just crazy. So people be like, man, ain't you get on my nerves? But I just be saying TP hit, and I just be so excited because I'm like, wow, this is crazy, you know? But yes, you guys, please, y'all, do not take it for granted. People that are really showing up for y'all, getting on live for free, okay? I'm just, hey, I can be doing anything, but I'm here because I enjoy to be. But yes, y'all, please do not take it for granted. Please be intentional. As stated, I didn't have nobody that gave me a learning curve. All I had was the internet information, and I had to dedicate 12 hours out of my days over like probably 3-4 months. Literally, y'all, every day, 12-hour days. So that's why it's like, I'm not the person that's like I'm very kind, but I'm not nice. Okay? I'm nice. But it's like, I have to see something, right? I have to see that you want it. I can't want it more for you. I cannot want it more for you. You have to want it for you. Nobody wanted it more for me than I wanted it for me when I first started. Nobody did. So you have to have that same type of get up, right? And so I really, really respect people that just really come into this ready to learn, willing to do the work, most importantly, because trading is not the type of thing where I can hold your hand. I can't make you get up on the charts and study. I can't make you go through material. I can't make you back test. I can't make you journal. I can't make you do everything that you possibly humanly can do to try to understand the concepts. Right? You have to be a seeker. You have to be an overall student. I'm still a student. I still read books. I still watch trading material to sharpen my edge for what I already know when it comes to the daily SEC method. So it's like a never ending process. So honestly, you guys, if y'all don't have that dog in you, trading may not be for you. Okay? I'm just kidding. But I feel like it has to be said because people getting this thinking is sunshine and rainbows, and you know, I always jokingly say like I love to put my feminine touch to it, but in order for you to get to that cruising altitude, you have to put the work in. You gotta put the work in, y'all. Thank you. We'll do that then. Been trading for a while now, and though I'm very versed with a lot of strategies, I don't have a fixed strategy I follow. So sometimes I tend to hesitate a lot. Well, hopefully the daily SEC method will become your new staple strategy because it's really, really good. And I just want everybody to at least try it, y'all. At least try it. Because I really feel like it's dang on there like a money glitch. I'm going to be honest with you. And I just know the edge is going to grow. The psychology is going to grow. Like I cannot wait until the day I'm able to say I had $1 million day. That just sounds so crazy, but hey, why not dream big? I can't wait till the day I can say I had $1 million day. Repeatable process. I already know it's coming. I'm not even worried about that. We really trade in this community. We're not doing anything else. This strategy is not like any other strategy that you're going to find on TikTok. So if you're here, this is the place where you need to be, okay? We need shirts to sit. We love that. You know what? I'm gonna make some shirts. Shy. I got you. I'm gonna make some shirts for sure. Once we have taken a continuation out of a swing, we no longer use that swing. The swing can still be valid. The only time a swing is no longer valid is once you get a 1 hour candle closure through it or a 4 hour candle closure through it. Let me see. You and your husband are so appreciative for the hard work you do, promise. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because yeah, we work really, really hard, y'all. And my husband is building a tech company, safeparlay.io. I know we have some in here, so if you're if you wager and things like that, Safe Parlay is like game changing. I really feel like the company my husband is building is going to like completely disrupt the gambling industry. So I'm really, really excited for him. I'm excited for myself as well. I'm a co-owner of it too. But I'm just super ecstatic. So yes, you guys, check out Safe Parlay also. We love that. Okay, let me see. So someone asked if I can just go over entries. So the entries, okay. I'll pull up, because we had a really nice trade that played out like at 345. This was a really, really good setup. This trade also had a really big correction as well. This was at 28,210. Okay, so it was here. Let me come back here to the 1 minute. I have to figure out why is this. You know, that might be why. Okay. So when it comes to your entries, okay. So this trade here, 214-point correction. Okay. So this basically, I got in here. Well, I was waiting for price to pull back and tag me in. So price did pull back and tag me in back here. But daily SEC method, the OG, still played out as well. Okay. So let me, where's my, oh, here it is. Okay. So whenever you're just on the higher time frames, price is still, let me see, where's my slam? So yeah, price is still, you know, pumping around, boom, boom, bam. This swing was still valid because there was not a 1 hour candle closure through it as of yet. All right. So you're dropping down to the 1 minute time frame. You're like, okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. So price is just printing, doing her thing. Okay, so that was that first little tag, right? So, okay, we got that. And then now you got a new correction, got a new continuation. Price pulls back and retests the level again. So this is why I say you can only have the daily SEC indicator to catch these things, right? Because once we got that retest of the swing, our entry level pops up. Boom. Price ultimately shoots to the upside, something crazy. Okay. Hopefully y'all can't hear my cat. And literally that was in one 1 minute candle. So I don't know if that was a news candle. I have no clue. But price still whipped back and gave us what we need. But one thing that I do want to do. I want to see something really quick. Okay, you have your own indicator. Yes, I do. The daily SEC indicator, and she's really, really good. But I was stating earlier on this live, I don't recommend anyone to get the indicator until they know how to trade the daily SEC method. So I have like full trading videos and training videos inside of A Girl and Her Futures University. Yeah, premium and just the standard. Nope, I've never used Tracy. I don't really like to bounce over to anything else other than the OG. So like for me, Trade View is 10 out of 10. But yes, you guys, I had some experience in trading already, but I took the whole weekend to learn your strategy. And by Monday, I was making profit. Okay. I was making profit. Now you have an indicator and I was shook. Listen, the indicator going to take it up a notch. All right. Especially if you're learning the daily SEC method. Yeah. So I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Tabrea, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you for sharing that. But yes, you guys, the strategy is not complicated, but I always say if you're new, brand new to trading, there are going to be concepts that are going to be confusing. So if you've only been trading for like a month, you're going to be confused. Like y'all, when I first started, I would have a breakthrough one week, and then 3 days later, I tell my husband, "Oh my God, I forgot everything. I forgot everything. Like, what is going on?" So I would literally have to just continuously write things down, use AI tools to like keep verbally saying it out loud. And that's also what brought me to sharing my journey online, because I started to get a little discouraged at some point. And I was like, man, it's trading for me. I keep forgetting stuff, and I keep oh, like it was. So I was like, well, let me just talk about it online. Why not? And here we are today. Okay. But yes, you guys, so you just have to go through it. It's almost like a rite of passage. I don't know what it is. And I remember I was talking to my girl Chat, and she was like, you got to take a break. Like, the more you keep going, stuff is not going to stick. You have to take a break. And I was like, you know what? You break. I do got to take a break. So I took about a day break. And then it was probably like 2 days later, stuff just started flowing again. And I was like, oh, wow. But I literally was scared that I was like going to forget, because I kept forgetting. It was a rough time, y'all. But we made it through. So a previous swing high and previous swing low. Previous swing high. It's like you have most recent swing highs and you have most recent swing lows. So your previous swing high and previous swing low is just the swing that happened right before it. It's really that simple. So like I have a swing high here. Remember, your high is set above structure. So like, let's say this is my most recent swing high. We're just hypothetically, this is my most recent swing high. Where is the next high that happened, or the previous high that happened before this one? So this is swing high. I'm just gonna put 2, but I'm gonna put number 1 for the next one. Would it be here? Do you guys think it's here? Put like yes if you think it's right here. Okay, so we have some no's and yeses. What about you guys on YouTube? Is this right here my previous swing high? Is this my previous swing high, y'all? And YouTube, don't be scared to answer, you guys. It's 50 people on here. Okay, so we're getting a lot of yeses. Yes, the payment for the indicator is separate from the premium membership. Okay. So if you said yes, that's wrong. If you said no, that's correct. Because again, let me still make sure I can remove this. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Okay. So this right here would not be our previous swing high, because we have a swing high that happened after, okay? Which would make this swing high down here our previous 4-hour swing high from this high, right? Again, whenever I'm looking for my previous, I'm looking from the right to the left. So this would be my most recent. This little one down here would be my previous. Okay, so then I would mark this swing high here. And then, okay, yep, marked it there. Price the indicator to the upside. Boom. All right. Bada boom, bada bang. Now, price pulled back and she kept going lower. But nonetheless, like this would have been my previous 4-hour swing high. And then our most recent swing low would have been here. Remember, your swing low sit below structure. So my previous 4-hour swing low would have been this swing here. The most simplified ways to think about your swing highs and swing lows, your swing highs always start with a bullish candle. So like anywhere you see a swing high, you're going to see a bullish candle first. Anywhere you see a swing low, you're going to see a bearish candle first. Okay, that's like the most easiest, simplest way I can make it. And also, you guys, something else that helped trade and click for me. The minute I say something, or the minute I would be watching somebody and they say something, I would immediately go to my charts. I wouldn't get off of this live and go scroll on TikTok, nothing. I would immediately go on my chart. I would be on my chart right now, actually, while I'm watching. And I would be looking at my chart and I would be like, okay, bullish candle first, then a bearish candle. Oh, and let me make sure I clarify this too. They have to meet, right? And this is also why I like to use this indicator called no gaps candles. Because like when I would just have my candles turned on, some of these swings be looking wonky. Like they look pretty clean now. But like there's some instances where like some people's swings can look really wonky. Let me see, is this one right here? I think this is one right here I can show you guys. Oh, nope, that's not. But yeah, sometimes like the original candles, like this here, some of the swings be looking crazy. It's like, what is that? So that's why I like to use the no gaps candles indicator. That just makes all of my swings really, really clean. And then I put my line chart on top of it. So that's like another little trick I like to do. Ah, makes sense. Okay, perfect. Anywhere you see a swing high, you'll see a bullish candle first. Anywhere you see a swing low, you'll see a bearish candle first. Did I get that right? And they have to meet. Yep, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Like literally, I can go anywhere on the chart and find some swing highs and swing lows. And this is what you have to be doing to learn. You gotta throw yourself out there. Here's a swing low. I have a bearish candle first and then a bullish candle. They both meet, okay? Let's see. Yep, here's a swing high. It's a small little swing high. And also, you guys, one candle can still make up another thing. So like how this is a swing low, right? Bearish candle first, bullish candle. Then this same exact bullish candle is first. And then now this bearish candle is second, right? So now this is a swing high. Then this bearish candle is first. And then this bullish candle is second. So this is a swing low. So you just literally have to train your eye to see it. This is a swing high. This is a swing low. Here's a swing high. Here's a swing low. Here's a swing high. Here's a swing low. Okay? Okay, so they always meet. They always meet. So anytime price is just continuing to push, that's called, okay, price is trending, right? It's just trending. Price is still pushing in whatever direction it's moving in. Yes, you guys. Who is the indicator no gap? It's made by, let's see. It's made by, who is this made by? I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is who it's made by. Oh my gosh, thank you for the gifts, you guys. Thank you, Key. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, we love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. That line chart definitely helps. Oh yeah, and like Sid said, you guys, anytime we're marking up our charts and everything, like if we select a tool, we always love to have on our magnet tool for people who want to manually mark their swings, right? Or don't feel like they need to get the indicator and you just want to mark your swings. Do your thing. Boom. Magnet tool is gonna put it exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so this is what I used to do before having the daily SEC indicator. But yeah, I would just use that magnet tool, slap my levels where they need to go. I was actually struggling so much with this. I get it now. We love that. We love that. Yes. When I tell you guys, understanding market structure, I'm not going to lie to you. Understanding market structure is going to be the thing that you need to know. Okay. I'm not going to say like win a ticket or anything, but like if you don't know how to read market structure and you're trying to trade, you got to go back to the drawing board if you don't get it yet. Have to go back to the drawing board. So you got to be on those charts. Okay? Dedicate that time to those charts. All right, you guys? I love how structured yet simple the daily SEC method is. Thank you for the time and work you put into it. Thank you so much. Thank you. What about when the wick ends up being a fake out on the 1 minute? You can't control that. I don't even, again, y'all, I keep it stupid simple. Anything that's out of my control, I do not worry about. That simple. I don't even try to figure it out. If price pulls back and stop me out, okay. Hey, sellers or buyers were just a little bit more aggressive, but I literally don't overthink it. Because when it comes to trading, there's just a lot of things that you won't know why are happening. So I just keep it very, very simple. I just follow my process, enter my trades when I see my setup, set my stop loss and my TP, let the market do the rest. Do you teach how to use the no gaps in the university? I'm looking at it, but don't know what to do with it. I actually don't, but I will. Being that it's like a staple that I utilize on my charts, I will. It's very, very simple, but I will. I'll make a video showing how to use it. Hi, Dayli. I'm at work. LOL. I'm sneaking up to see what's going on. Hi, Sanaya. Hey, girl. Hey. I don't know why. I'm so tickled. Well, I'm glad you could be here. Next time, you got to make sure you have some headphones or something so you don't have to sneak out. I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand. Before the daily SEC, I watched videos and someone somewhere said all swings are 5 candles, and it took until right now to get it out of my head. Yep, I've seen things like that too. Or people would be like, a swing is 3 candles. Okay, sure. It's like swings are 2 candles. I mean, but you know, you have, I don't know, like there's so many different things that people say. Because I remember seeing that too when I first started. And I was so confused. So yeah, I just keep it stupid simple. Like somebody else may, I don't know why people say that. Like even they'll say 4 candles make up a swing, 3 candles make up a swing. I'm just like, a swing is 2 candles. 2 candles. I don't know. But yeah, Shy, I dealt with the same thing. Oh gosh. I'm about to join tonight. Thank you for this. You're so welcome, me. Thank you for being here. Literally market structure, the bread and butter. Daily SEC, the filling of the sandwich. We love that, Kzara. Yes, absolutely. Thanks, girl. Glad I made it. Yes. I learned that too. Swings are all 3 candles. I need to unlearn everything I recently learned. Yeah, I don't know why some people explain it like that. I mean, a swing could be 3, but I'm not gonna look at a swing like that. It's kind of like, or maybe it's the 4-hour time frame. I mean, to me, 2 candles, swing high. Yeah, swing high. All of these swings that just kind of keep hitting the resistance. Still a swing, still all 2 candles. So yeah, I don't know why. See, now the way my brain works, now I'm gonna go watch a video tonight about the 5 candles again and the 3 candles, because I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. But that's how my brain works, y'all. When I'm confused on something, I'm like, why do people do that? I have a very inquisitive mind. So actually, I'm going to go watch a video or two tonight. When you turn off the no gap indicator, they say, let me see. When you turn off the no gap indicator, they say out of 3 candles, the lowest is the swing. But yes, it's confusing for no reason. Yeah, that's crazy. I just feel like people making it crazy. I'm a returner. Well, thank you for coming back. Thanks for coming back, girl. Sorry for my late replies. My comments are not making sense as I just realized I'm 8 minutes behind. No, you're okay. Tommy? Yep, Tommy Lola. It's okay. I've noticed some people like they may be watching in the past. Because I remember one day I was on here and somebody was like answering stuff and I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, they're responding to something I said previously. So it's okay. It's okay. One more thing. Do they have to meet at the top or can they meet at the bottom, if that makes sense? Both. So if they meet at the top, it's a swing high. So remember, swings or swing highs sit above structure. Okay, so anything above is a swing high. Anything below is a swing low. So if you have 2 candle closures that meet at the bottom, swing low. 2 candle closures at the bottom, swing low. Candle closures at the bottom, swing low. So yeah, nope, that question made sense. I was taught that you do the whole structure of the light bulb, whether it's a swing high or swing low. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're welcome. No problem. No problem at all, you guys. But yes, I feel like time flew. That's how I was taught 3 candles are a swing. Got you. And I literally could not get past it. But with the no gas indicator, the line really shows so clear. And man, I move on. Oh, I can move on now. Now I'm going to be like, Sid, hopefully. Shad, you're well on your way, okay? You going through the material. You sent me those notes. I was telling my hubby, I was like, she sent me notes and everything. I love that. Let me see. I think people look at swings in 3 candles because they're using a wick of candle. I could see that. I could definitely see that. But yes, you guys. So we definitely went over a lot today. Hopefully you guys all learned something new. And again, y'all, if you decide to come into a Girl and Her Futures premium membership community or even the free community, I truly feel as though if you are to join or were to join, just give it your all. Okay, we're really like a family inside, and I'm just so appreciative for everybody who just continue to show up for themselves and continue to support me, and my hubby continues to support as well, really making sure everyone has what they need also, while I'm over here running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But yes, you guys, I'm just super grateful, and I'm honestly, this is what Girl and Her Futures is all about. So I went over really everything. Every live is kind of the same. If we would have been able to catch some entries, definitely would have gotten into them. And yes, you guys, let me see. I wasn't able to catch any setups that follow all the rules. Tomorrow is another opportunity. Absolutely is. Every single day is a new opportunity, you guys. So even if you cannot find setups, right? Even if the setups were there, I would say, because I will be uploading some of these images today, even though some of them were Daily SEC 2.0, just to help you guys to be able to see what you may potentially need to look for on your own, right? So anytime I'm uploading the wins and losses inside of the M&Q, like that channel, always go to the higher time frame, right? Zoom out. That's the other part of Daily can't hold your hand. I can take you to the water, but you got to drink it, So like anytime I'm sharing things, make sure you're just really tuning in, watching the material, you know, doing a deep dive than what I've shared. Okay. So yes, you guys. So if today's breakdown helped you, you know, see the market more clearly and all that good stuff, and just really being able to imagine what your trading days will look like, to have an indicator that's able to mark your swings for you, alert you when setups are presenting themselves, and just really encompassing a repeatable strategy that is just really good, right? But also you learning market structure, you learning how to actually trade. That's the most important part. The indicator, supplementary, it's the cherry on top. But you actually knowing what you need to look for on the charts is literally bar none. So inside of A Girl and Her Futures, that's mainly what we focus on. Of course, is our ICC concept on the 1 minute time frame, which is daily ICC, as well as those important ICT concepts that you need to understand when it comes to how the market moves and so on and so forth, you guys. So yeah, and also a reminder, we are not a signals group. The goal is not for people to come into the community to copy my trades. I really only want to have, you know, people who actually know what they're doing when they're on the charts, okay? So yes, you guys, and let me see. And yeah, so if that's the type of trader you're looking to become, the link is in my bio to join A Girl and Her Futures, because as is stated, your daily edge starts here. All right. And also, before we jump off of here, I do just want to show some of the features inside of A Girl and Her Futures. I'm sorry, not Girl and Her Futures, but some of the features of the indicator, just to show you guys what this looks like as well. So as stated, right, when it comes to setting up your alerts, we get to set up just our key alerts for the 1 minute time frame, right? You always want to be on the 1 minute when you do this. All right, so if I'm here on the 1 minute time frame, because this is where we get our indication, correction, and continuation alerts in real time. Okay, so I come over here, I click these 3 dots here, and then add alert on daily indicator. And then this page pops up. And so any alert function call, this is for our full ICC sequence, as well as when price pulls back for our entry. Okay, so this is where we would get our alerts for that. And then we would create 2 more alerts for our take profit when that gets hit. All right, and then also our next alert for when our stop loss gets hit. Okay. And yes, you guys, that's really the meat and potatoes. Those alerts are like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, completely changed the game. So yes, y'all, I hope you guys have an amazing evening. And hopefully this live gave you all some clarity, but I cannot wait to see you all inside of A Girl and Her Futures premium membership Discord. Again, you guys, price is going up to $39.99 a month, $39.99 a month. I just want to make sure I clarify that. But yes, it's absolutely worth it. Give it 30 days. Really immerse yourself, right? Become one with the community, because it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Let me check one more thing. But yes, you guys, so hopefully you all have an amazing night. You enjoyed it. Enjoyed being here, hanging out with me this evening. And just rejoin. Okay, nice. Perfect. Yes, y'all, and I will chat with everyone in a few. Hopefully, I'll see you guys inside of A Girl and Her Futures. Bye.